The holiday break ended, but my responsibilities didn't. What it feels like to be back at work after having 5 days off for both jobs. As many of you know, I work two full-time jobs. I work a remote job during the day, and I work a third shift overnight job overnight, 11 to 7. So back at reality today, man. And let me tell you, it hits a little different this time. The reason why I say that is because I'm shooting content now. And I didn't have to do that before. It's tough because in one aspect, yeah, I am paying off debt, my mortgage and everything. But in the same token, I realized that I got a decision to make. The decision for me is, am I going to stay at this job until I pay off my house? Or work multiple jobs until I pay off my house? Or am I going to go all in, continue to level up? What I mean by this is, the weight is a little bit different now that had a little taste of YouTube, right? That I have seen a little progress. Not much, but I moved the goalposts a little bit. And for me, I've never done something like this before. Don't get me wrong, I've had many different things in my life where I've taken initiative to start something. However, this is the first of sorts where I'm kind of making myself vulnerable and exposing myself to the world, per se. And what I'm starting to realize is that if you're doing YouTube content, working two full-time jobs, being a husband, taking care of, your kids, and, if you're a part of certain organizations, it's a lot that's physically and mentally taxing on you. And I know y'all out there might say, my squad, y'all might say, Taj, you got to take care of yourself. You got to make sure you're on top of your health and everything because you got to be the best version. You got to continue to show up. Yeah, that's true. That is so true. But in the same token, there's no other alternative. I got to keep fucking going. You know why? Because ain't nobody coming to save me, as I told y'all a couple videos ago. Listen, I went back to work and I got excited because I realized, oh yeah, y'all ain't gonna have me for too much longer. I don't know when, but y'all ain't gonna have me for too much longer. It was a key, it was an awakening moment when I had sat back down at my desk at the third shift job, and I'm like, man, I don't got time for this. But at the same time, it's a means to an end, I enjoy sitting down, thinking of topics to talk about with y'all on a daily. Something about being up at night. It's just still. The world is just still, it feels like. It's quiet. No one's bothering you. Everyone's just sleeping. And you can think. I feel like I come up with some of my best ideas, some of my best video topics. Granted, I'm still kind of evergreen, or not evergreen, but young in this. Like, I don't know it all. But at the same time, I feel like I have a great, I feel like I'm starting to begin to understand how this all works. You see, I got a few topics that I want to touch on today. Where are my notes at? It's a beautiful day out, kind of overcast a little bit. So let's see here what we got on the plate today, YouTube. All right, so oftentimes when you're pretty much off of work, whether it be holidays, whether it be PTO, CTO, whatever the case may be. You're suspended from work, whatever that may look like. It oftentimes resets your clarity and vision for yourself, right? It gives you perspective. And for me, I can't remember the last time I had 5 full days off where I'm not, affected by anything. I don't have to answer emails, calls, or anything. I can just be. I can be present with my family. I can get sleep at night. Some of y'all might say, well, you're choosing to do that. Yeah, I know that. Duh. But at the same time, it made me realize what life is going to be like when I have no one to answer to. When I'm truly working for myself and I'm sovereign. It made me kind of just take a step back and realize that it's possible. It's doable. If I continue to calculate my steps as I'm doing and just take 1 inch, 12 inches every day, just 1 step forward every day, it's going to work out. I'm starting to pick up the breadcrumbs and I'm tasting it. I'm tasting the success. Shit tastes good, don't it? Shit tastes good, don't it, baby? Hey, for real, though. It's one of them things, man, where I see it. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's shining on me. I wonder if the lighthouse is shining on me, baby. It's a beautiful thing. I feel it. It's like I know it in my heart. I know it's going to happen for me. I believe it. The weight feels different when you choose it, right? What I was just referring to. I'm choosing this for myself. Me and my wife, we're choosing to. My wife is totally on board with this, just so y'all know. It's the season of life that we're in. Yeah, she's carrying the load and I'm carrying the load. But guess what? We're going to end up somewhere way better off. We working as a team, right? It ain't easy. It ain't for the weak-hearted. But when you put your goals on paper, it's achievable. If you take it step by step, it's achievable. Y'all ain't getting no free promo on my video. But it's achievable. The weight feels different when you choose it. We're choosing this. This is legacy. This is from my I'm thinking about my kids. I'm on some John D. Rockefeller, baby. That's how they did it. I'm trying to set up trust, life insurance policies, college funds. I'm dropping money into my kids' college fund right now. Like, I don't even buy stuff for myself anymore. Everything that all the money that I have is going towards something that's going to benefit me in the long run. I'm not spending no money on me, if that makes sense. Let's see here. What else we got? Being overwhelmed doesn't mean you don't know what you're doing or that you're not making progress. That just means you got options, right? You got options. Are you going to move forward or are you going to move back? Are you going to move forward to say, yeah, I'm about to kill a game? Are you going to move backwards and say, hey, I may not understand what's going on. Let me get a better grasp. Let me do some more research. Or are you not going to move at all because you're scared to move? Because you're too concerned about who going to see you, what they going to say. Am I going to be able to make money? It ain't about making money right away. It's about investing. And being able to withdraw from the infinite banking deposit that you have, bank account that you have for yourself in the future. Making withdrawals from that. What else you got here? Guess what? It ain't no other option. It ain't no other option. I know I talk about paying off my mortgage, but what's the alternative? To go rent? Shout out to the renters out there. I'm just in a situation where I was able to buy. And at some point, a renter is going to be able to buy. Or they're going to be a renter all their life. Am I going to let someone else take care of my kids and my wife? No, it ain't no other option. Or else I'm going to be considered a deadbeat, right? It ain't no other option. That's not even up for debate. In my viewpoint, in my lens, nah. I want no parts of that. Not me. No, sir. No, ma'am. If you got a plan, you got to reverse engineer it and work it backwards. What is it going to take for you to get to start at point A? Or actually, if you're reverse engineering, you can start at point B and get to A, right? So what are the steps that you have to take to get back to that point? Have you ever asked yourself that? What does that look like? Right now, kind of the journey that I'm on, my healing journey, my evolution as a person, me as an entrepreneur. Excuse me, y'all, it's kind of cold out here. Fingers, yeah, I got them. OJ did it. OJ did it. Nah, man, I don't know that, man. The journey that I'm on, though, is enlightening, you know. I'm discovering about who I am, what I want to become in this life. Next month, I'll be 35 years old, young, and I'm excited because I got the rest of my life to figure out what I want to do. I can't wait to grow up. Some of y'all used to say that to yourselves. Now that y'all grown up, what was y'all waiting for? It starts now. Life is occurring right now. All that imagining that you were doing as a kid, yeah, you could do it right now too. But you scared. You big scared. Scared with the big boogeyman. What Big Brother gonna do? What Uncle Sam gonna do? Nah. You're too strong for that, man. Stop doubting yourself. Believe in yourself. You can do it. If you water a seed, it will grow. It will germinate. And you will get a plant out of that. Think about this. We are this universe that we're in is so intriguing. Everything is so unique when it comes to, trees. You think about trees, did you know, like, trees, their branches grow out, but then so the roots go long and out and downward and out. As above, so below. Like, it's so many hidden symbols all around us, and we just don't never stop and stand still just to look. It's crazy. It's remarkable. The grand architect of the universe has been so good to us, the human race, and we take it for granted every day. Would you rather sit by and just sit back and see what can happen for us, or what handouts we can get? No, take life by the horns and start kicking ass, people. It's the only way it's gonna work. It's the only way it's gonna work. It's the only way it's gonna work. You gotta work the system. You gotta work your plan. Put it on paper, work your plan. It's bound to work. If you build it, they will come. I've been saying that for so long. So long as a week. But seriously, it will. And it's going to happen when you least expect it. I don't know if my channel will ever blow up. But I got 5 subscribers now. I don't know if I'll ever make 1 million subscribers and start a business from it. But at least I can say I tried. I finally hit the record button. I'm red light gang now. I can say I'm a part of that. Whatever percentage of, society that actually hits record, I can say I'm a part of that now. And I allow myself to be vulnerable. It's different when you choose this lifestyle. It's a different type of weight on you. And can't nobody take away from you. Nobody. All right, what else we got here? This is where dopamine hits momentum. I get a rush shooting videos. I get a rush going on my morning walks. Truth be told, I walk 3 miles a day. But I get a kick out of this, man. It's like, it's a video game to me. All I'm doing is being myself, and I'm doing something for myself while being myself. And I'm just sharing my daily life with y'all. And for those of y'all that rock with it, y'all do. And those of y'all that don't, hey, hi, bye. It ain't nothing to this, man. It's nothing fancy. It's just me and my thoughts. Just trying to inspire the world to be great. But at what cost? I'm not stopping. Can't nothing stop me. I'm going 100 miles per hour until I reach my end goal. And you should too. Life's too short to be half-assed. Why you always half-assing shit? Get up. We'll be great. What's the last great thing you did? You tell me. Think about it for a second. You done had all these grand, elaborate plans, and you ain't got nothing to show for it. Nothing. Where they do that at? How much more time you gonna allow to pass you? Right? How much time? When you gonna say to yourself, today's the day? Not someday, this is day one. No. How about that? I think some of y'all are just scared of failing. A loss ain't a loss. It's a lesson. And everything that we do here on this lifetime. It goes back to what I was saying the other day. Be, do, have, right? Think about this for a second. Like, I'm trying to learn Canva right now, right? So I can work on my thumbnails. So think about this for a second. I didn't know how to do anything in Canva 2 days ago, right? But now I know how to put certain things where they need to go. I know how to drag this over here, put it over there. I know how to crop out certain angles, certain pictures of the frame. I know how to do all that now, right? But at some point, I did not know how to do that. And what did I do? I sat down, I watched the tutorial, read some Q&A, frequently asked questions on it on Canva's website, watched a couple more tutorial videos, and then all of a sudden, I got the bare basics. Now it's going to be up to me to continue to build off my foundation to become better. I'm not trying to be some expert, but I am trying to get my packaging on YouTube a little bit better so that my click-through rates go up, right? I wonder how, now, once I start putting thumbnails on top of my videos, I wonder how much more engagement I'll get. Seems like a no-brainer to me, right? We make shit too hard for ourselves. We overthink and we underestimate. Why is that? Somebody that studies psychology, please comment in the comments below. Because I don't understand that. What's wrong with our brains? Why do we do that? When those negative thoughts creep in, when that weird vibe and that mindset comes in, why do we allow it to take over? Oh, I could never do that. Oh man, that's too difficult for me. I'd rather just pay somebody else. What you look like? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you got the money to do so, and you want to spend your money that way, go ahead and do it. If you want to just outsource to take your hands off of everything to move the goalposts, great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But as a business owner, me personally, I want to learn every aspect of my business so that if something goes wrong, I know where to pinpoint it and I know how to fix it. That's just me. And it's no different in other areas of my life. You can't just pay your way just to be skipping certain steps of the process. It's intricate knowledge that you should know. That's like, it goes back to my analogy about the trades. Sometimes I just wish I knew how to do anything in the trades. Most people think that you got to call an electrician all the time. No. Most libraries have a home improvement section. Most people aren't confident enough to say, oh, I'm gonna just sit down and just stare at this for a while and see if I can figure this out. And you know we know what comes of that? It's people becoming self-taught to where they might start an illegal business, doing it all wrong, making money from it, and then finally they have a proven business, but now they gotta go. It forces them to go legit. That happens every day with most carpenters, electricians, plumbers, and bakers, caterers, cottage food makers. Happens every day. It forces them to go legit. So your hobby, it's like you stumble into gold. Like, that's crazy to me. You stumble into gold just by focusing on yourself, prioritizing yourself. It's gold just over the rainbow. You know, I think, can you imagine a world where there's not a want for anything? Everyone's abundantly wealthy, rich. There wouldn't be any disease. There wouldn't be any mental health problems. There wouldn't be any crime. If everyone has it, I just don't see how there could be a world where it's just terrible and evil. I just don't see how it can happen. What if everybody was here on this earth using their God-given talents? What would that be like? It's crazy that we even got to ask that, because we're here on earth, and that should be the case. That should be the current scenario in today's age, right? But it's not. And it's truly sad. It really is. It's going to take late nights, early mornings. It's going to take a year, 2 years, maybe 5. It's going to take reinvesting profits. It's going to take long study sessions. It's going to take investing in courses or coaching or mentorship. It's going to take all that. The weight feels heavy because you're destined for it. You're called for. You're chosen for. God chose you to bring your family out of bondage. God chose you to be the shining light that he needs for this world. God chose you to show people the way. He chose you to die on the cross. He chose you. Are you going to take up the challenge? Or are you going to sit down and fold? Which one is it? You got to decide. Ain't no half-stepping. We big steppers. As the YN say, we big steppers. Anything is possible, family. Anything is possible. Every day, all the reps that I'm getting up every day for myself, it's possible. It's possible. It's possible. It makes me that much more confident. The holiday break is over. It's a new year. But responsibility persists. Are you being responsible to yourself? Are you doing what your future self wants you to be doing? Is your future self current of the current self of you? Is your future self proud of the current self? When you eat that donut, is your future self saying, is fit body, whoever you are, saying, yeah, you fucking up my whole shit right now? Or when you eat that salad, that fruit, those nuts and seeds, those herbs, it's future, physique you like, my boy, good looking out. Appreciate you. We gonna be here before you know it. Thank you for looking out for us. Are you operating from your lower self, from that root chakra? Or are you operating from your crown chakra? Which one? You can't serve two masters. You gotta choose one. The sooner you do that, the more clarity you'll have to be able to confidently make decisions for yourself and move about this world and not have any fear. You don't operate from fear. You don't operate from lack. You just exist. You just are. I am. That I am statement is everything. Y'all got to tap into that. I am. I am what I want to be. I am the greatest. I am powerful. My whole energy changed when I hear that statement. I am. I am what I said I am. You gotta be in that mirror. You gotta have that pep talk. You gotta be talking to yourself like, man, today gonna be that day. Yeah, today that day. I'm doing what I gotta do. Are you though? Cause you could talk all day in the mirror, but then the moment you leave that mirror, you walking around like Eeyore from Winnie the Pooh. You all sad, gloomy. Pick your head up. Head up, chest out, every day. I walk in like this when I go to work. I'm like, there go Tice. What he got going on today? What's up, T? What up, baby? How you doing? What's up, John? You drinking that coffee, huh? Yeah, have a good one, man. I gotta get to work. I got work to do. I ain't got time to be socializing. I'll catch y'all when I'm up. Listen, man. You got everything that you need at your fingertips. Everything. I say this every day to y'all. What's gonna be different today? You said to yourself you was gonna get up, you was gonna get up this morning, work out, say some affirmations, budget, whatever you said that you was gonna do. Did you do it, or did you lie to yourself? Word is bond. If you ain't got your word, you ain't got nothing. You can't even trust yourself. How you gonna trust somebody else? That's why you keep going from relationship to relationship, from job to job, from one interest to the other interest. You don't know. Your antenna is being pinged everywhere. You too busy on this thing right here, this little phone. Yeah, you too busy on that. Tap into this antenna and see what frequency you at. Where you resonating at? Sound like that Dick Gregory. Dick Gregory be like, huh? Rest in peace to Dick Gregory, man. That's my guy. As I always say, man, I love y'all. Y'all be great because you are. If you found anything valuable in this video, take what you want, leave what you don't. My name is Tice Bateman, and I love y'all. Y'all the squad. Hey, I'll be here every day. I'll see y'all tomorrow.